Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here, and we are in the finale of the Transformer reviews. The toy reviews that are involving the Transformers, and also a few other toys that will come up a little bit later. But this guy, Megatron, Legacy Megatron, by the way, in his Dragon mode, and also another one that's coming up right after him. Will be the final Transformers that I have as of now because one thing I think I explained in another video is that my thing with the collecting these Transformers, like especially ones that the Beastwars or either resembles the Beastwars characters or or Maximals and Predacons in general. Um, my thing at the moment was just having an even number of both Maximals and Predacons. When I have 10 Predacons and 10 Maximals. Don't know if I would get any more in the future. That's unknown at the moment there, and then also has to do with the space I have in the house. With other stuff, but as of now, this would be the finale. Like I say, Megatron, of course, another one which you might probably guess who the other one coming after him will be. Seeing as how, Megatron is the Predacon leader. So yeah, kind of obvious who would what review would be coming after him. So anyway, definitely like, share, subscribe. That way you be notified when these final toy reviews come out, as well as all our other videos that are still going to be coming to the channel, as well as also live streams. Be on the lookout for that. I'll be reminding you of live streams coming up, along as well as still doing our other videos like this, just to sort of broaden the channel more and also get more content out to you guys a lot quicker and everything. Cause there's a lot I want to do with this channel, obviously. Anyway, but yeah, like, share, subscribe so you can be notified. Definitely buy our available books, and support us on that Patreon, just like your boy AJ Supreme, Big Sis Casey, and Iceman Universe. And also, definitely hit us up on Facebook and Discord, just to chat with us and everything, and like about the final of the toys, different other stuff on the channel as well, and of course most importantly the books and stuff that are available and that are soon to come, fan fictions, all that good stuff. Let's just have a little chat on either one of those. And also, we sell each other some stuff on the Macari app. Like I say, might find something of yours that I might want to get on the Macari app, and which would also give you guys a little extra spending money, just like with me and Christina. We got stuff on the Macari app as well, from both of us trying to sell and everything. So yeah, like I say, get your little extra change, as Steve Harvey say, get your little extra pocket change there. And depending on what you sell, might get you some really big bucks on there. Hey, give it a shot. So, on with the review. So yeah, this is a pretty big one, both literally and figuratively. Yeah, he is a big guy. But would you believe? Now this, this is the Legacy Megatron Dragon Transformer. Would you believe that when they first made Megatron as a Dragon Transformer, back in the 90s, when they first made that figure, he was bigger than this. Yes, he was bigger than this. And I'm not saying that to harp on this figure. It's not, because, one thing about it, the size of a figure doesn't always determine which one is better. Just letting you guys know that. A lot of that is, well, basically the figure itself, despite the size, and also the person who has the figure, because, we all got different things that we like when we get stuff like this, you know. We different things that we expect, you know. Some of y'all watching may have different expectations than I do when looking at a lot of these, and you know that's just how it is, you know. But yeah, that's but yeah, so for some people, maybe size would determine the best of a figure, you know. I mean, that's a thing too, but it's not always the case. Just letting you know that. And one reason I bring that up is because this figure, while there are a lot of cool things that the '90s figure had, gimmicks included, but this one has, while it may not have some of the same things as the '90s version did, it has a lot of improvements over the '90s figure, and we'll point that out in just a second. Let's give a first off, seeing as how this is a legacy version of the Beastwars Megatron, Predacon, of course, Predacon leader, that is, when he became a dragon. Let's bring in a couple of guests here. Like, wait, what? Why are you putting these guys here? These two. I'm gonna get off his foot now. Say, Tarantulas, and got Tarantulas here and Quick Strike. These two are responsible for why Megatron became a dragon. So now anybody that's watched all 3 seasons of Beast Wars would know what I'm talking about here. But if you're watching and you like what I'm doing with the toy reviews, but maybe you don't really know about Beast Wars, but you're probably watching because hey, these toys that he's looking at kind of looks cool. I want to check these out. But you don't know about the show they come from. But that's fine, because hey, there are some toys that I have I probably picked up some toys that I did not know the history of myself at some point in my life. So just so anyone that's been watching these toy reviews, but or maybe you're new to the channel and this is your first one. So you're probably wondering, okay, what is he talking about? All right, so in the Beast Wars series, there's 3 seasons to it. Season 3, towards the finale of the show, at this point, a lot of the Transformers have become Transmetals, Tarantulas included. Quick Strike was what was known as a Fusar. So these two, now Tarantulas have been kind of plotting against Megatron ever since the beginning of the show, in secret and shadow. And very secret, I might add. A lot smarter than Terrorize, I'll add too. He tried to plot a escape from the planet in season 1 because the planet was about to blow up, which they survived thanks to Optimus Primal. Season 2, after Tarantulas became a Transmetal, as well as also Megatron, he was a Transmetal T-Rex at that point. Tarantulas was starting to show some of his. If he didn't show it earlier in season 1, he was really showing his true colors there. Kind of on the down low under Megatron, as far as getting ready to betray him and stuff. Tarantulas had kind of got with Black Arachnia and Quick Strike, trying to see if he could have a couple of little people on his side there. Hey, what do y'all think about Megatron? Y'all wanna? So y'all cool with him, or y'all got something to say about him, or anything like that? Quick Strike was like, well, he's done good leading us so far. The only complaint I have is not being able to kick more Keister. Yeah. So yeah, that was that. It kind of Black Arachnia kind of had her own agenda, so it was more of Tarantulas and Quick Strike having their own little thing. Not right off. It didn't really just kick off immediately, but it was eventually to build up. In a 2-parter, Megatron, Tarantulas' whole thing of him not working for Megatron. He pretty much in the two-part, I think it was I think visits or something like that. But anyway, he came straight forward with Megatron and said like, um, was kind of boasting about how he could translate these alien symbols that they were trying to figure out, and Megatron was like, "I am tired of your insolence and your scurrying to the dark, and I am tired of your infernal chaffering. I am no longer part of your command." Ooh, that bot's cold slag. I will extinguish your spark, one atom at a time. Using your only chance to survive the aliens' return? I think not. What if the aliens never come? They will come. They always come. And this time, it'll be sooner than you expect. So, despite all of that earlier, they worked together pretty much to get the aliens, sort of like the old, I don't like you and I don't like you, but we got this other guy that neither of us like, so we're gonna temporarily team up, If you're no longer part of my command, why do you hate me now? I have my reasons. and even had a little laugh fest, and then then the alien showed up, face off, blah blah blah. Megatron got in the control chair of this, started absorbing the power, but then the Maximals attacked the alien base they were in. This Tarantula's like, we gotta get out there and say, the Maximals will ruin everything. We gotta get out there and make sure this stays in Predacons. We gotta get out there. But what about Megatron? He will survive or not. The important thing is that this stays in Predacon control. Now move. Well, shucks. Fighting Maxes sound better anyway. So, there was that. After that two-parter, Tarantulas kind of stayed hidden. Didn't really hear much from, as far as like him and Quickstrike doing anything together. Quickstrike just pretty much went back to following Megatron's orders, so he could kick more Maximal Kista. And then in come at the end of season 2, it was revealed that Tarantulas was secretly working with the Tri-Predacons Council, and they along with a cameo appearance from Decepticon Ravage from G1 Transformers, who had gotten rebuilt. So him and Tarantulas teamed up with the Tri-Predacons Council and had Megatron arrested and everything, because they didn't like how Megatron was running things. Like, yeah, we gotta put you away. We supposed to be the ones in charge, and yeah, you kind of messing it up for us, Megatron. And it looked as if they were helping the Maximals, but they really weren't. They just had their own agenda. Thus, there was a 3-parter called The Agenda. However, Megatron was like, "Oh, okay, so y'all don't think I'm playing fair, huh? Well, you know what? Oh, wait, in his way. So that's what's going on. Well, let me tell you something. I was following the plans of G1 Megatron, my namesake." And he showed this little message on pretty much a piece of the golden disc. Somehow he was able to play it because, I don't know. He was able to play it, and it had a message on there that apparently they had landed on apparently they had went through time and space to prehistoric Earth. So it's like, yes. So you know what? That means that the G1 Autobots are here on prehistoric Earth, and we could go there and destroy Optimus Prime and change the time stream so that we Predacons can rule. And so Ravage was like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're cool now." And then, of course, he died, because Rat Trap blew up one of the ships he was in. Then they got to the Ark where the G1 Transformers were at, and also the Decepticons were on there too, all offline because of the crash. Megatron had this big speech, and he got ready to blow up Autobot Optimus Prime's head. Did so. Of course, the Maximals showed up and got him, and was able to get him fixed up. And they had to put Okay, well, anyway, they got it fixed up. Fast forward, let's fast forward a little bit, because I'm kind of going on a little long, sorry. Fast forward a little bit to Megatron wanting to get more power, like the way Optimus Prime did by accident, from Optimus Primal did by accident. Fool, Primal gained his power from Prime Spark. Imagine what power I will have when I mingle with my ancestors' Spark. So, yeah, so Tarantulas and Quick Strike, they were helping him with that. But just like in season 2, Tarantulas had his own agenda, and Quick Strike was in on it with him. They were controlling Optimus Primal's body somehow. And after he absorbed the spark of G1 Megatron, Quick Strike, he was the one controlling Optimus Primal, controlling his body, and he had Primal lift up Megatron by his foot. Like, what are you doing? I'm taking over! And drop Megatron in the lava pit. Happy trails! And you think that, so apparently Predacon Megatron dies. The end. No, really, he doesn't. Some kind of way, because he had 2 sparks merged in his body. Some kind of way, his systems must have scanned dragon DNA in the lava pit, because he comes out as a superpowered dragon. Enter the dragon. Yeah, and pretty pissed and pretty much roasted tarantulas. He didn't destroy them, but he burnt them up pretty bad. Yeah, so that's how we got him as a dragon in the Beastwars show. Because these 2 guys were trying to kill him, and somehow it resulted in him becoming a dragon. So that was a long story there. But you know, there's one thing me and EJ the Supreme got in common. We love to talk. Just a fair warning, guy. We love to talk. So, so now I'm gonna talk some more about the figure. See. Anyway, so now let's get on with this. So as we see, like I say, he's a pretty good, really good size. Got a very flexible neck. Yeah, and this is because of this also becomes his robot mode arm, this entire dragon head and neck there. So yeah, I know that's kind of look a little weird. So a lot of time I just bend it there, sort of to kind of keep that gap filled there. But I mean, if you want to do that, yeah, it's okay to do. But yeah, that gap is going to be there. But yeah, you can still do that. Oh, oops. Or maybe not. I guess Megatron don't like that. I guess he don't like gaps. See? Well, I put it this way: if he doesn't like gaps, then guess we better not take him down to the Gap store. Or don't get me started with Baby Gap that sponsors Arthur. Hey, okay. Anywho, so you can see he got a really good wingspan here, and the wings can fold in. I've seen a lot of pictures they have him folded in when he's in robot mode there. You can still spread the wings out in robot mode, but yeah, you know, it's just up to you what you do. Sort of like, kind of reminds me of the Falcon figure, how, you know, his wings fold in. And, you know, I think there actually are birds that can possibly fold their wings in, similar to how a cat can retract their claws there. So that is a thing, yeah. So, yeah, I got really good detail on the wings here. As you can see, they can spread out and everything. You know, you can have them pretty much in any way you want. You know, just kind of, yeah, you can just, and to say have lots of fun just playing with the wingspan. Now this up here, I'm not completely sure about on the sides here. I think these are supposed to be like this in beast mode or is it in robot mode? It's really hard to tell there. I think I looked at a review of this once, but I forgot how they did it. But honestly, I don't really think it matters. But I mean, if you guys, if you guys want to, tell, or maybe I might want to. Well, I guess you need to figure for that. But if you want to just, if is it out or in for the beast mode, and I guess whichever one it is, that means it would be vice versa for the robot mode. So. Yeah, if y'all want to, just let me know. It's all good. So, also got a good leg. Now, of course, his legs will extend out for robot mode. When I first got him, I remember I would have him, because I didn't know about him standing like this in beast mode until I saw the reviews. But I had him like this. Which, I mean, you could do that. Because, he really stands up tall like that. But I think it's a lot, it works a lot. It makes them look more animal-like or beastie, however you like to call it, when they're positioned like this there. Sort of gives the more animalistic kind of vibe there, creature vibe, Like I say, it seemed like it's more preferred this way, Oh boy, okay, I guess. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, I had to bring that part of the leg out, but so, and he is leaning on the everlasting arms. Okay, so sometimes, it's really good in that. Like I said, that's pretty much the only way you can move him, with his legs like that there. You can do that, but that's going to kind of open him up for the robot mode. And speaking of, also we got the claw, got his arms. It's pretty much what you can do. Kind of turn them like that. Just do a kind of a little, hey, how you doing? Say little handshake, I guess claw shake in his case. Same with the other. I think there's supposed to be like a jewel there. I think they got one here. I don't know, kind of an odd design. But then again, these are Transformers, and also, when he became a dragon, he was technically a Transmetal 2. And a lot of the Transmetal 2 had this sort of techno-organic kind of thing going on there. That kind of works there. Now, you don't really have any kibble issues per se. You could say that maybe, because this is the robot mode chest under the dragon chest, but it still blends in. There is a robot mode hand in there, but see how I had to zoom in? Well, I had to bring this up to the camera for you to even see that. So it's a little visible, but it's not like something that's just a glaring, like it's just, oh, I see a big hand there. So so other than that, the kibble is really well hidden. Got a really good tail. And speaking of the 90s figure, one of the things I hated about that 90s figure, I did enjoy playing with it as a kid, but it was kind of irritating the way they had the 90s figure, because the dragon tail, when he transforms to robot mode, becomes sort of like a hairpiece behind his robot mode head. Some people say it's like he got a huge dreadlock. But in the 90s figure, because of that, when they put the tail up, you would see his robot mode head as clear as day on the back of him. So it looked like, I have to say it, it looked like he had a head on his butt, and that was just really awkward looking, you know. This thing, but with this figure, now you see a little bit of the visor that goes over the rubber on my head, but everything else is covered up, so you don't. So yeah, especially yeah, in dragon mode, and then you turn them around, stuff like that. Yeah, a lot. Even with the helmet, you know, like zoom in the helmet, it's more. This is a lot better. I would give it a 95%. Because this is way better than what the 90s figure had with concealing the robot mode head. Ugh. And on top of that, they did a really good job with the chest. Like I say, it has some weird proportion designs, but like I say, it's not bad. I mean, it looking weird doesn't make it exactly bad though. Just weird looking, but it is some good proportions. And like I say again, he is a Transmetal 2 dragon. So obviously, you know, I don't expect. I mean, I do expect him to look like a dragon, but he doesn't necessarily have to look completely like a dragon. Yeah, he can. Yeah, you can definitely tell he's still a Transformer. I could imagine if they brought Megatron as a dragon in the Rise of the Beast movie, probably looks somewhat similar to this, especially the way this figure transformed. Also, one thing that this figure does not have, but it is not a big deal, that the 90s figure had. The 90s figure has somewhat of a dragster mode. That's what I've heard toy reviewers call this. And what I mean by that, the other figure had wheels on it, and you would take the legs and kind of fold. You know, like in Power Rangers, when the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, when all 5 dinosaurs, when they say let's bring them together, Rangers, and they would all combine into the tank mode there before the Megazord. Well, it had like wheels on the other Megatron figure, and you would have to bring the legs up, sort of similar, and he would look similar to the tank mode, but not as good as. But yeah, it just didn't look good for Megatron. Though that it didn't even see. Why would he even have that? To be honest, it just. I guess they wanted to add more to him, you know, with gimmicks and stuff. But yeah, I don't think they really needed to do that, because I mean, he didn't even have that in the. It's not like he ever used that in the show. So yeah. Some things, yeah, maybe would have been best left. Because maybe if they, because see, by taking that out, I think this result in a better figure, as you can see right here with this one. So yeah, sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes you don't have to add a whole lot of stuff to things. Yeah, sometimes just going with what's necessary can give you a better figure. And also, he's got a little accessory. It's like a stream of fire here. So you stick this in his mouth. There's a little slot right there. Put it in there. Put it in any way you like, and he's breathing fire. Of course, he also would do ice sometime in the show. That's kind of a bit much. I mean, ice breathing dragon. I mean, I know the Transformers, you know, and they can, you know, so I guess like the Pokemon logic, how, you know, they can do multiple attacks and stuff like that. But yeah, but they just included this for the Fire Blast. And what's interesting also about this, there is another use for this in robot mode that's actually pretty neat. They didn't really have to do it, but we'll show you when we get about to transform right now, so we can show you what else this is also used for. Set it to the side right there. Let's get him transformed. Megatron, Terrorize. So what you're gonna do, just like I showed you before, you're gonna straighten out the legs. We're gonna get those. So that's gonna be the robot mode there. Also, there are also videos I've seen where this, and also they've done it with other figures too, where they have what's called these upgrade kits to add stuff to it. But I don't think it. Yeah, it's not really. It's like a damn. Plus, the way you remove this, like if you want to remove it, the parts. Yeah, like it's yeah. Just as pop as Mr. Hawk is saying, Static Shock, stick with it like it is. So we got the legs straightened out. Now, okay, we got this. Got the zoom. Let's see. Let's zoom. Maybe. I think we keep it like that. Okay, so just open up the chest and let's see. I think gonna open. Yeah, let's get the legs opened up like that. That way, that frees the dragon tail where you can, because it's attached to the chest. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, that frees this up. Now you got the robot mode head there. So now let's get other stuff in order. Get the torso form. Do 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 do. Add a little bit of power. Okay, it might be something else I might need to do. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I think you can just go on and. There we go. Okay. You're just being a little stubborn, that's all. Alright, so now that we got that, let's get everything else in order. Oh yeah, I think I open up, yeah, I kind of open that up, get the chest down. That's going to reveal robot mode arm. So you're going to, oh yeah, you got to open these little panels up. Yeah, I have transformed it before, but it's been a while because I've been playing with my other Transformers. I hadn't brought Megatron out a whole lot there. So, now we got those down. That frees it up so we can see how I'm flipping this right here. Now you can bring out, and then you got the dragon, the fist that was shown earlier. Gonna go on and get that out. Get it straightened up. There we go. Get that straightened up and everything. Now you got one normal arm and fist. And of course, for his other robot mode arm, is actually just a dragon head and neck. Big neck. And I think you just fold this in. I think that's how you do it. And I think oh yeah, that's right. You fold these in. Now this is something. This is a very interesting idea that they put on this. So when you fold the beast mode hands in, you sort of kind of do sort of similar to Dinobots transformation. Fold them up in where they can close up inside the chest, and then what you do with the claws are the only thing that's sticking out. You're going to put them into the robot mode chest. They just go in like that. And that is actually really neat. You got this big spark in his chest, or crystal, or whatever you want to call it. And the claws from the Dragon Beast mode become sort of a design for the chest. Which this is actually how the robot mode chest would look in the show. So that is a really neat thing. Now we get the wings back out and bring the head on up. Up. Fold, get that folded into place. So now you can get the chest on in there and slide. Let's get it locked in. Okay, get that locked in. And then you got, and they got these gaps, so then let's see, fold that up, I think I'm doing this right here. Okay, let me make sure. I think I missed the step. Like I say, it's been a while since I pulled this guy out, so okay, let me maybe okay. Okay, so this no. So okay, so this is in like it's supposed to be. Okay, so we got all that in. Okay, I figured it out. So this is what. So there's a little. See if we can see it. Little thingy right here. Yes, I said thingy. And you put it into this. You take that thingy and you put it into this thingy, and that's what will snap it into place. So it's not. So yeah, even. So that really is what's holding it into place there. Yeah, get those claws there like so. There we go. All right, and then all you do back here is just get the beast mode chest, kind of just sort of. Let's see, there's another little thingy. Yeah, kind of like that. Just sort of hangs off like that. Then you gotta get back, make sure everything else stays in place there. Yeah, it has its little times, but like I say, you know, as Megatron is kind of a stubborn. Megatron be kind of stubborn at times. Yeah, I'll just let it hang like that. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we got him. Almost kind of reminds me of a couple other Transformers I tried to transform that were giving me a hard time there, and I actually ended up throwing them off camera. They said, we'll be right back after these messages. So yeah, you just got the dragon chest, a long piece of it just hanging back there, and you can put the tail over it. I mean, you still got parts of the chest hanging out, but you know, it's actually the only kibble. And the reason I say it's the only kibble because the dragon tail is supposed to hang on his head like a big dreadlock. That's how it is in the show. This actually, now some people have complained about this kibble hanging there like that, and how it looked and stuff. Yeah, it's weird, but I mean, it's Megatron, so yeah, I don't think, this is really not a really big, I don't consider this a big issue here. Especially, you know, if you put the tail over it like that. Yeah. Just sort of kind of adds to its design a little bit there, you know. So, other than that, you raise this little dreadlock up. He can look from side to side. Probably not all the way around. Oh yeah, and about this, yeah, you can, well, I guess you honestly, I guess he's supposed to have it, like this when he's in robot mode, for the sake of the tail. For the sake of the tail attached to his head, because if you bring these down when he's in robot mode, this kind of gets in the way of things, yeah. So, yeah, I think they're supposed to be like that for robot mode. So that's I'm kind of thinking that's supposed to be the thing. Yeah, he can turn his head from side to side. Tail still moves in the back. He can shake his little dreadlock, little tail dreadlock there. He don't even need to go to the hair place or anything to get it done. It always stays like this. So Megatron, you come to get your usual dreadlock style? I don't need a dreadlock style. I already have one. So, then of course I'm getting to the head there. I'm gonna save that for last. He can move the dragon head still. All different kinds of poses. That kind of looks funny. Say, almost. Ooh, I got an itch. I'm so childish sometimes. And he can, do like that. farewell. And you could even turn, let's see, because these can turn. They're on, especially the ball joint. Yeah, right here. If you do, yeah, do like that. Yeah, you can turn the dragon head, then have him point, sort of a 3D effect. Yep, and also he can do his little fire stream in this mode too. Stick it right there. Now I will say the 90s one had it where you could shoot missiles from both his dragon mouth and also his also right here above his head for some reason. I guess head missiles. Don't know why that would be, but okay. But yeah, you can do this. You can keep it turned like that. Keep it turned like that there. Yep, and yeah, pretty much. And then you can move the arm all the way around there. Yep, just like so. Oh boy, yeah, kind of have to move the wing out of the way there. But yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you can bend at the elbow. He can give you a punch. He does have waist turn, so that makes up for the head movement there. And he can move his legs. They got some ratchet joints. He can hear it. Bend at the knee. Does of course do, and he can move the foot a little bit there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The same with the other. Make some giant steps. And now let me tell you about this head sculpt here. This is now a lot of people had problems with this head sculpt. He does look mean. I will give him that. Yeah, he definitely, yeah, he's mean. He's mean. Like Bluto from Popeye. He's mean. You know what he means. He's mean. He's mean. You know what I mean. He's mean. He's mean. So I had a dream about beating myself up. I broke my nose. I wrestled my hands to the ground, and then I put a chokehold on me, and I woke up. I'm mean. So about the head sculpt, yeah, he does look mean. Yeah, you can see it right there in his eyes and his face. But notice that a little bit, but he doesn't really look completely like, how we've seen Beastwars Megatron look, and even the one from I know he wasn't a dragon in War for Cybertron, but even the Predacon Megatron we got there, despite the annoying voice, he still looked like similar to what we recognize in Megatron. This one, he kind of got a bit of a G1 Megatron going. I guess, because he did merge his spark with G1 Megatron. So, but the thing was, his face didn't change though. So I don't know what. Maybe that's what they were trying to go for. Like what if he merged with G1 Megatron or something like that? I guess that is one way you could look at it because of what happened in Beast Wars. Maybe when they made this particular figure. That's what I'm gonna go on. But a lot of people don't seem to like this there, but yeah, I guess if you look at it from that point of view, maybe it's not. It wouldn't seem so bad, but it is kind of weird though. That's pretty much like a lot of stuff on him. But other than that, yeah, he's still. It's other than the the few errors, the kibble and the head thing. Yeah, this still is a good toy. And another thing you can do with the fire stream, you can actually hold it in his fist, pretty much like a club. I don't exactly see Megatron having a club weapon or anything because of his character, but that's something you can do with it though. So yeah, he can do that, or I guess since it's made out of fire, he can light his way through the dark, You're going through a dark area. Yeah, nothing like having a club made out of fire. Say, and since he's a dragon transformer, yeah, I guess he can pretty much hold that pretty well, you know. So that's, and also, like I said before, you can keep the wings out or you can fold them in. I already showed you how they fold in, so I'm just going to keep them out. So that's pretty much it for the Legacy Megatron Dragon Transformer figure. Like what you saw and everything here, and also the rambling that was done before before we even got to the figure. Yeah, just hit me up on that Patreon. Definitely, you know, like, like, share, subscribe so you can be notified. Get our available books. And support us on that Patreon, just like your boy EJ the Supreme, Big Sis Casey and Iceman Universe. And also, definitely let's sell each other some stuff on that. Let's sell each other some stuff on that Macari app. And also hang out on Facebook and Discord. And we will see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care, everybody.